Hey y'all, I don't know why I'm getting pulled to do a reading. Like, it's like a strong pull. And sometimes because I'm a Capricorn, I'm like, wait, am I just like trying to do something to keep myself busy again? But like, it's a pretty strong pull to do a reading right now. It doesn't feel like it's a negative message at all. Actually, it feels like a message of commendation and maybe mild readjustment. But we're definitely going to find out. I heard this might resonate for a Taurus or a Leo or a Scorpio. Okay. So, you know what? Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. Let's throw in Aquarius. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But those are all the fixed signs, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. What is the message that I am being pulled to give to the collective? Okay. So this is a similar message, I think, to what was given in both the Capricorn and the Taurus reading from earlier. Essentially, this is for anybody that feels like somebody's out to get them, or somebody's trying to discourage them, steal from them, argue with them, or essentially they just feel all around like there's people that just don't have their best interest at heart, is what it looks like. I'm being guided to tell you that nobody has the power to stop you, boo-boo. Okay, they can hate and they can talk shit all they want. They can plot and plan and whatever. The gods are always fucking watching, okay? I'm being guided to tell you the story of, and this will resonate for a lot of Christians or people who, you know, believe in the Bible, but the fact of the story of the 10 plagues of Egypt, right? Now, I'm somebody, hello. So this is strictly for you guys to resonate with the message, okay? But remember the 10 plagues of Egypt right now. What happened in the 10 plagues of Egypt? Well, Moses went to Pharaoh and he told the Pharaoh that he was told by God that he needed to release the Israelites, right? And Pharaoh essentially kind of spat on it and was like, no, I'm not going to release these people. I have Egyptian energies telling me that's historically inaccurate, but this is just for reference's sake, okay? Anyways, essentially what ended up happening was that Moses told the Egyptians that God would punish them for however long it took for them not to let the people go, right? And it went all the way up to the firstborn of the Pharaoh at that time being taken away, okay? So what that kind of means, or what the general message is for that, is that whether you realize it or not, the people that have been trying to screw you over, I'm being led like Scorpio. I'm going to say Scorpio for some of you guys, but the people that have tried to screw you over or to do you dirty or essentially to betray you, to lie on you, to spread rumors about you, whatever the case might be, you might not realize they've gone through not all 10, but at least 9 plagues by now. Okay, you're not seeing it because you're too in your head about what's going on, how your feelings are hurt and how it's stressing you out and this, that, and the other. But the reality of it is none of the worst of it is touching you. The only thing that's really touching you is anxiety, right? Just the knowledge or the thought that somebody out there would even feel that way or feel that intensely. Some of you guys are empaths, right? You can feel when somebody feels envy towards you or hatred towards you or whatever the case might be. You can just feel it on them. And I don't know about you guys, but that really, for me, I present real tough, right? That really hurts my feelings. If I'm being totally vulnerable with everybody, it really hurts my feelings when somebody envies me and then goes out of their way to try to destroy me, because I've never... It'd be a lie. Okay, I've done that once to somebody. It was the girl that my ex was cheating on me with. Which I was wondering the other day. I'm like, is this my karma for that? Because I swear to God, it was only one person. Why is it happening like 10 times over? But hey, listen. Hey, you never know. This could be my karma for what I did to that poor girl, even though I apologized. And we're friends now. But anyway. God bless Ruchi Patel. Anyways. Essentially what I'm being guided to tell you is that you're so stressed about the idea of all of this happening, you don't realize you're not even being affected by the plagues at all. The worst of it for you is the psychological pain, you know, which is still pretty bad, right? But the psychological pain or the heartache, just knowing that somebody that you care about or that people that don't even know you want what's worse for you, or preying on your downfall or talking shit about you, stuff like that. But that's all. And when you think about that in comparison to these people who are getting sick and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I won't say a lot of the things that I've heard. I'm kind of being guided to not speak on it. But I've been told about what a lot of people are going through just for trying to fuck with other people. It's not pretty, okay? It's not pretty. Imagine you trying to expose somebody and instead you get exposed, right? So what I'm essentially getting at for the collective is that you are definitely being divinely protected in a way that you could never, ever, 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 ever imagine. So there's no need for you to be getting overly depressed or overly sad or too worked up or too obsessive even about what's happening to other people or what's happening with other people. All you need to know and take solace in is that you're protected, right? We're protected. We're being concealed from all of it. That's going to break somebody's heart, but you have no idea how much your ancestors love you, how much your spirit guides, your spirit allies, whatever you refer to it as, how much they love you and how much they want to see you succeed. That's why you get smacked over the head as hard as you do when you get on the wrong track. It's because they're so dedicated to your success and to your enjoyment of life and for your happiness that they get upset when you actively make decisions that are not in your best interest, right? That's the most unconditional love you could possibly get, is for somebody to get upset when you're making a decision that could fuck your life up, instead of them applauding you for making those kinds of toxic decisions and staying in toxic scenarios and enabling you, right? It's hard. It's hard to change. It's hard to make good decisions or to level your own head out after trauma. It's really, really hard. But you're being applauded for doing so anyway. And like I'm saying, none of the plagues are touching you. They're cussing me out of my head for using that example. But none of the plagues have touched you, okay? I just want you to know that. Now, what I will say is that from this point forward, this is the life advice, is not to jump into connections, not to jump into jobs, not to jump into contracts and agreements without fully knowing what you're being involved in, okay? That's the lesson of all of this. Not jumping too quickly into bed for some of you, right? Just not moving too fast. That's the whole point of all of this, is that, and you can probably look in... I'm hearing in the mirror. You could probably look at what happened now that you're on the outside looking in and assess where in it you moved a little too fast, where in it you jumped to a conclusion, where in it were you not being the most balanced or not being the most patient, or maybe being a little bit gullible, right? You're able to go back and say, okay, maybe I was being a little bit naive, or maybe I was being a little bit too trusting, or maybe I wasn't reading the dotted line, or maybe I wasn't picking up on the weird energy that was present when I got into this agreement. You know what I'm saying? But either way, you're out of it now and you learned your lesson, didn't you? So just take the lesson. I'm not saying not to grieve. I'm not saying not to cry. I'm not saying not to be upset. Child, I'm one person. You can ask my boyfriend. I've destroyed the entire house on me just letting my emotions out. And then I went back and I didn't destroy it, okay? But I fucked it up pretty bad. But then I went back and I didn't fuck it up too bad. Like, I didn't take the clothes off the hangers. I just threw the hangers with the clothes on it, so that I could calmly go put them back up and clean it back up, because I was fully aware that I was just venting, okay? I was fully aware that I was going to get over this and that I was going to be really upset if I actually went like haywire. My Mars is in Capricorn, okay? Like, my anger, it's there, but it's very tempered. It's just like, okay, bitch, but there's consequences for this. So I'm going to throw this because I know it won't break. Because, bitch, that shit was expensive. Okay? I heard head ass, but anyways, that is the message. I think I've said enough. That's the message that I have for you. I'm hearing Scorpio, so this could be very, this could be for a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio rising as well, so this could be for a Scorpio. I just keep hearing Scorpio, so I'll make sure to put that in the title. For whoever this is for, I'm sending you more love than you could possibly imagine. I'm tired. We're all tired. There's been a lot going on right now for everyone, right? I heard a sudden passing. There might be a sudden passing of a loved one. There was just a sudden passing. And on that note, may PNB Rock rest in peace. Such a sad, yeah. Well, anyways, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here before I get in my feelings again. But sending you guys all my love. Take care. Bye.